Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is time for update 1 of the deck of panning Project Pan. This was started by Emily and Max. I will link her video down below. For the sake of not being repetitive, I will leave it up to her video to go over the rules of what to do. Last video I said that I was linking the game board and I don't think I linked the correct thing. It was like completely different than what the game board was. I don't know how that happened. The correct link will be actually on her page, so you can head over there if you want to see the actual game board, because I don't want to mess with trying to do that again and it leads you to the wrong thing. Oh, and the other thing is, my last video, put it up on the 28th. Updates are usually on the 20th, and I don't know how much of a difference a week would have made with these products, but maybe I would have been able to kick some out. I don't know, but anyway, let's see how we did with my draws from last month. First card I drew was the 10 of diamonds, which was a glitter product. Ended up choosing the ColourPop I Heart This Super Shock Shadow to use 10 times. This hit major hard pan, so I did have to remove that with some tape, and I only used this 2 times out of the 10 times, so I did not hit my goal or anywhere near my goal for this one. So this will be staying in. I really need to make a point of actually using this guy more often. I think because it's glittery, I feel like it's gonna be like fallout and crazy, but it's not that crazy. So I don't know what prevents me from that, but yeah. I think too, my eyes have been kind of bothering me a little bit lately. I don't know if it's like my contact lenses, my contact solution, or my makeup that I'm using, but I think again, because this has glitter in it, that gives me pause to kind of want to reach for it right now, but I need to get over it. I don't really think that this shadow in and of itself is going to aggravate that, but yeah, I need to make that more of a priority this month, and hopefully we can roll it out next month. The next product is the newest product, which was the 8 of diamonds. And the newest product that is in my collection is the Naked 3 palette that I got for Christmas, and never used it before, so this was the first time I got a chance to really play with it. And my goal for this was to try every single shadow in this palette just one time, but then use the palette or reach for it 20 times. So I had to use it 20 different days. I know you're familiar more than likely with what this palette looks like. I did hit the goal of getting to every shade at least once, but I did not hit 20 uses on the palette. Like, I've only used it 9 different days. It's like halfway there, so I think that it's definitely possible that this will get rolled out by next month. I mean, I was able to do 9 times in 3 weeks. That's not too bad. I'm excited that I got to play with it at all because it is newer in my collection for me. So while we're here and while we're at it, I'll talk about my opinion on it. I think it is a very nice, like, neutral, daytime friendly for me type of palette. Expect it to be this like really bold palette or anything, but I am also kind of like, as much as I think it's great because it is so usable and user friendly and definitely appropriate for a gift, I think if I were to buy an eyeshadow palette now, I would probably want finishes that were a little bit more dramatic, or I don't know, like something a little bit more, something with more shine perhaps, or metallics, or something really dramatic. Yeah, like really shimmery shadows. Like this definitely does have shimmer in it, so it's not like a one-dimensional like matte palette. But yeah, I think I'm at that stage where like I've had so many daytime friendly type of palettes in my collection that I'm ready to like kind of branch out, and it's a safe palette, I think. So far I do think it's like a decent palette and definitely one that's easy to reach for. I'm just glad I got to play with it a little bit. 11 more times to hit my 20 uses, so we'll see where we're at next month. All right, the next card I picked was the 6 of Spades, which was a baked product, and I ended up going with the Boysenberry Blush by Laura Geller. And my goal for this blush was to use it 20 times, but I only managed to use this 5 times. I guess with the other blushes I have in my rotation right now, like that isn't unreasonable. 5 times isn't 0, right? So it's something, but it was also 3 weeks ago that I made the intro video, so I'm not really that surprised. So yeah, 5 out of 20. But the good thing is I really enjoy using this blush, and I feel like I need that reminder every now and again, because I always feel like I'm not sure if I like this, but every time I pull it in, I really, really like it. So at least we know that, and it's for certain that I want to keep it in my collection. So it is so pretty. I really, really like this blush, so I just need to use it again more than 5 times by the next update. The next card was the 2 of Clubs, which was the most recent purchase. So at first I was confused because the one prompt I got was newest product, and I was confusing that with most recent purchase, but I guess that's, you know, one was a gift and one wasn't, so I just did it that way. And yeah, so this was the one that I actually bought, and it is the Glossier blush in Storm. My goal with this blush was to use it 10 times, and I ended up using it 7 times. So I got a lot of use out of this one and really enjoyed using it. I think I'm using it today actually, but loved using this just like the other blush. I definitely predict I will hit that goal by the next update. Really enjoying using that. I really love my Glossier blushes overall. The more I wear them, I love how they look. I love how they look. The last card that I drew last month was the 8 of Hearts, which is a subscription box. Yeah, and I don't really have any subscription boxes, but my friend gave me a bunch of her subscription box products that she didn't want a couple years ago, and one of them was this Lumiere. I think it's pronounced Lumiere. Super Comb Prep and Protect Spray, and this is kind of like a detangler, conditioner / heat protectant type of thing. The goal for this product was to finish it completely. I didn't finish it completely, but I'm pretty close. Like, I think this is where it was in the intro. I had already used it prior to making that video, but this is where I think it was. Try to estimate based on what I think I'm seeing, so it's like down to here now. So I definitely used up a lot of it in the 3 weeks since I made my intro video, so I definitely predict that this will get used by the next update. I don't use it every single time I, you know, wet my hair or shower, only when I'm doing like a blowout maybe, or you know, something that requires my hair dryer, because some days I don't even blow dry my hair. It's when I have time to. In fact, my daughter uses it too, because she can get, she has very fine hair, and sometimes she needs a little bit of a detangler in her hair, so double usage there. It actually has a very interesting smell. It reminds me of one of the essential oils that I have. I don't know if it's like cedar or something like that. Kind of like an herbal smell, but I don't know if it's for everybody, but something to note. I was kind of debating if I should draw any cards, because I didn't technically hit any goals during this update, but since I think I'm going to hit my goal on at least 2, maybe 3 of these products, and I don't want to kind of pause anything, I think I feel comfortable drawing two cards. We'll say 2. So once I finish a goal on 2 products, I can focus on the next 2 products. I think that sounds fair. I do predict this one and this one will definitely hit their goal by then, and then we can just keep more products in the project without taking a major pause there. All right, we have the 4 of Hearts, and then we have the 6 of Diamonds. So let's see what those are. So 4 of Hearts is an A to Z brand, and I ended up picking out a U, and the only brand I could think of was Urban Decay, which I actually have the Naked palette in right now, but I did have an Urban Decay single. So I ended up going with this AC/DC eyeshadow by Urban Decay, and it's a really cool shadow. Sort of a duochrome, but not very obvious of a duochrome. So it's a really nice shadow. I used to be kind of like unsure about it because it does look very purplish in the pan, which nothing wrong with the purple eyeshadow. I quite like purple as an eyeshadow, but sometimes I don't want to go there. I just want to be very simple with my look. But when I had it pulled into a Shop My Stash at some point, I did really like using this and found it very easy to wear. So I'm happy to pull this one in, and I'm going to try to use this 5 times, just 5 times, and then roll it out. And I will only do that if I hit the goal on one of my other products. The other prompt, which was the 6 of Diamonds, this was just an eyeshadow. Nothing that exciting with that, but I'm always happy to pull another eyeshadow, and it was kind of hard for me to decide which one to pick in. So I'm going with Queen Tiffany from Bare Minerals, and this one's a little bit smaller than a normal size Bare Minerals eyeshadows. Pulls a little bit gold or copper, but it has a brown base, but yeah, like a copper overlay or something. It's really neat. It's a really pretty color. I really like this eyeshadow. I'm going to make the goal 5 times with this as well. So these 2 5 times, and Yeah, I'm not trying to have really crazy goals with eyeshadows overall. I don't have any intention of hitting pan on any of them. Really using the projects this year, especially these smaller projects, as a way to kind of rotate makeup a little bit more than actually hit significant goals. So I'm very happy to just use things 5 times. So those are the only 2 I'm pulling in. Hopefully I can hit my goals on some of the other products so then I can actually start using those. That is the hope. So like I said, I will link her video down below, and definitely check it out if you're interested in doing this project pan, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.